Guys, so we're back with another pick a card, a full moon pick a card. January 6th. I don't know why I keep trying to say February, but that's the second time I've almost said February. So February may be of significance to you guys, or this full moon, the 4 weeks between this full moon into February's full moon may be of significance. But right now, this full moon is the first one of 2023, and it is coming in the sign of Cancer. So this is a water sign. This is a time for heightened sensitivity, heightened emotions. I did look up online what it means spiritually, and it says the wolf moon is a time that brings in positive energy and allows you to dive deep into your emotions to understand what's best for you. So I feel like there could be some instances, some triggers coming up for a lot of you guys. Very intuitive, okay? It is also a chance to help yourselves rest, spiritually speaking, to rest, reflect, and recharge. So some of you guys, if you're putting your nose to the grindstone and you've just been going and going and going, you might come down with something or find yourselves like really just so fatigued and exhausted you have no option but to rest. So I'm going to pull cards on camera, and then I will one more for group one, please. Those fell out. Okay, so for group one, we've got the Sunflower Angel. And for group two, we have the Golden Heart Angel. If you're drawn to more than one group, that's fine too. But I feel like this may be a significance for someone. On the bottom, it says Willow Tree. So you might be really, really drawn to willow trees lately. And actually, I want to see what else this says. The Angel of Something, and I'm curious as to what that says, so I'm going to pause it and try to get this sticker off. Okay, it says Angel of Summer on it. On the bottom of group 2, it says Butterfly Whispers, and 222 is on here. Also, March may be of significance for somebody, and then it also says Beloved Mother, so anyways, if you don't want to see the cards come out, then you can skip to the timestamps below. Make sure you're checking out your stuff for 2023 as well. I have most of at least 10 of the Zodiac 2023 future views out. And also you might want to look back at the one that I had put out for 2022, because a lot of that I think will still apply for you guys right now, okay? Just know that whatever's happening, it's all good. You're moving into balance after this retreat. It's going to help you, okay? Yeah, this rest period is for an inner journey on inner reflection and reflection, okay? Pay attention to the omens, because it's helping you integrate something as well. Okay. Cards there. Can I get 3 more cards for group 1, please? And I'm going to reach in like I do, because sometimes I just want to get through this. 1, 2. I'm only doing 2 groups right now because it always seems like the third group that I've ever done is personally for myself, or they're the first 2 groups tied together, and I've got heartache and loss in the reverse position. Moving away from heartache and loss, healing from heartache and loss, and stepping into new beginnings. So something could be trying to keep you from moving into this new beginning too, but just know that once you take that first step and overcome that initial fear, it's where your true prosperity begins, and you're going to be more acclimated to listen to your intuition and not be so fearful, because that's where the base chakra is. That's where a lot of our fear comes from, is whenever we're not grounded thoroughly. Alright, well there's a few more decks that I'm going to pull from, but I'm going to go ahead and I think finish pulling the cards off camera, okay? So we'll be back with group 1. Alright, group 1, for those that chose the Sunflower Angel. Just clearing the space a little bit. My little smudge stick here is not wanting to burn, though it's red and it's burning. There's not a lot of smoke coming out. So you guys, I feel, are definitely going to start this year really energized and clear already. If not, you're making more strides towards doing so, having more of a spiritual personal hygiene kind of thing. Alright, so I pulled overall energy for you guys because I haven't looked at these cards yet. Well, of course, I accidentally look if they flip over, but anyways. Overall energy is the Ace of Spring. So also what I wanted to say and remind you guys is that the calendar year started January 1st, right? But the literal, I don't know what it's called. I guess I need to look more into this stuff myself. But the new year doesn't start until the things start to blossom and bloom and we see the first signs of spring. That signifies the new year for us, okay? It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing new career opportunities. So you guys are not going to be scared to go forth and go for it this year. You're like, screw it, I'm going to do it anyways. Let's see, I'm going to start with these 3 cards first. Yeah, more action towards your passions, more confidence and self-worth and self-acceptance. Oh my goodness, and leading from the heart. Ooh, let's see, recognition and reward. 3, 4, 3. Look at that, guys. So, leading from the heart, not being scared to speak what's on your mind, speak the truth, not afraid of being seen, of being heard. It's like your spirit team, the universe, God, Jesus, whomever is giving you this award. Like I just saw them placing this medallion around your neck, and you might be finding a medallion or something that you're really drawn to wear every single day, and that's going to be your protecting shield. It could be a piece of jewelry from your grandmother. It could be something really special that you found at a flea market. I mean, it could be anything, right? Your solar plexus and your heart are connecting, and it's like with the sunflower, you're going to start seeing sunflowers if you haven't already. If you didn't choose this because you see sunflowers everywhere, then you might start seeing them after this read, okay? But you're more going towards facing what you know is right for you, and you're not going to be bound by other people's opinions or their thoughts or ideas of what they think is best for you. It's a message that's come out several times over in 2022, but this time you're really stepping into it and understanding what it actually means behind that. A new day. Dragonflies, ascension. There's a heart awakening where you're just massive joy. I just heard massive joy, a massive amount of joy, recognizing that there's reward behind the struggles, and knowing that slow and steady wins the race. Spirals here, the sun peeking out, right? It's like 2022 was this, a lot of emotional upheaval, unable to see the light. And actually, this is a turtle right here too. I'm just now noticing that. So slow and steady towards that movement, right? Recognizing and rewarding yourself for past efforts, and like, hey, it's okay. It's okay that we want to move forward in this, or we want to try, give it a go again. Maybe it's something that you've failed at in the past and you want to give it another shot, and that's fine as well. Knowing that it's going to take hard work, and that you are the only one that can change it if you're discontent and bored. Spirit had tried to hand you some things previously, and you were just like, no, I'm not going to take that. It's not okay anymore. Like something that happened in the past. It's like you're standing up for yourself, and justice is going to be served in this aspect. See, we have recognition and reward with justice underneath it, and they're holding the scales of balance. The scales of justice and balance. So once justice, karmic completion is done, justice is served, okay? And know that, like this card says, being fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams, regardless of the kind of work the egoic side of us is fearful of having to do. You're going to be putting in the time and effort, and you're going to be okay with it, and you're going to have balance within yourself and this situation, or within your home. It's different for everybody, of course. Justice came out again. Letting your higher self lead, but also I mentioned not letting your ego hold you in place out of fear. This isn't going to be happening anymore. You're choosing your heart. and where your heart is leading you to. And this is going to cause activation in your solar plexus by listening to your heart and dismissing these old beliefs and thinking patterns around what you thought you couldn't do in the past. I can't believe the Justice card came out for you twice though, so definitely anything else from this. The Emperor, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. I mean, yeah, making strategic boss moves and not being afraid, to let the higher power take the reins for a little while. You're really connecting through source, through your heart chakra. You will be. I love this for you. And look, I've got the Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. See this? This is the Four of Cups too, like discontent and boredom. But there's been a judgment, some form of release and relief that's coming for you, allowing you to sit pretty and be comfortable where you're at, regardless of your financial situation, okay? Because whatever this situation is, it's leading you toward emotional fulfillment. Wow. Okay, let's see what the other cards are. Could have everything to do with the moon cycle. It could have everything to do with several different aspects in your life right now. So I'm going to take that. Slow and steady. Okay, also I'm seeing the Justice card, and you may be kind of being in your head about whether or not the person who did something to you, or people, if they're getting their karma, like it might be moving too slow for you. You might be really wanting to take drastic measures into your own hands, but you're letting the scales of justice do their thing. And just know that, I found out today that somebody who had physically hurt me, caused physical harm upon me like 6 years ago, is going through their karmic return on that endeavor. So somebody who's popping into your head a lot is probably because they're going through that karmic cycle. Mountain Road, you are on the road to success, and this card is depicting that already. Amazing career opportunities. Persevere and you will overcome a problem. So persevere going up that road. What's this one? Financial pinch. You're going to persevere through any kind of financial pinch that you have these coming months. What is this for? What's the time frame here? The Ace of Pentacles. So within this next year, because the Pentacles signifies years in tarot. So for this year, it's going to be definitely new for you. Financial situation. So don't let this scare you, but for those who are really comfortable and are able to pay their bills on time and they really just are okay, something might happen where you're having to budget a little better, or some new ideas might come in. But anyways, not focusing on those losses that were previously from last year. You're going to be focusing on forward in the future. And with this sword energy, again, you're cutting right to the matter and moving with the heart. What manifestations are you bringing in? There's that symbol again. Cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. So, being more mindful of who you're spending time and energy and effort on. Being more mindful about who you're bringing into your circle, or who you're worrying about or deciding to worry about. Wishes come true, rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. And I feel like this should go over the recognition and reward. And then abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. And whether you know it or not, you are a special person in other people's lives, and you do make a difference. You might not feel like you make much of a difference, or, oh, they don't really listen to me, they don't take into consideration my opinion, or, I think this has a lot to do with family, though, like recognition and reward within the family dynamics. You are in control of your own destiny. then we have let go of clinging, view your situation as a witness. Your inner strength will grow. So instead of focusing on one certain aspect or point of view of it, trying to see it outside from a different one. And that's where your higher self comes in, and they're going to help you see something that you didn't see before, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, why didn't I, this has been here the entire time, why didn't I see that, why didn't I take it that way? But it happens exactly whenever it's supposed to happen, okay? And you know, spirit moves slow. Sometimes they move really fast, but in this case I feel like this is a slow situation because it's testing your patience as well. It is a sacrifice to love. It's a sacrifice to give up those old comfortable thinking things and get out of the comfort zone. Yeah, it has everything to do with your thinking patterns and how you let your egoic mind see something though. And look, patience and planning coming out. So baby steps are okay. You don't have to do it all in one day. Rome wasn't built in a day, right? After a lot of emotional withdrawal in 2022, you're going to have a fulfillment of wishes. What is this next card? Yeah, there's significant transformation that you're going to be going through. And it has everything to do with your innate ability and your spiritual gifts and abilities, because being intuitive and listening to that inner guidance is an ability. It's a gift from God, from the ancestors, however you want to look at it. And look, they're still saying the universe has your back, and you have triumphant success over any kind of mental conflict that comes towards you. Anything, okay? And you're going to be making, you know, it's like beating yourself up after previous choices that you made, choices and suffering the consequences, right? But you're moving on from this energy, and you're moving into these new passions that are going to be awakened within you, like new spiritual, new career abilities, whatever it is. It's different for everybody. It could be all of the above for you too. But see, there's that third eye chakra and that inner awakening, that inner guidance that's awakening within you, okay? And it's reigniting the hope within you, and just know that you are protected, okay? And also in making the power symbols or whatever, no more using the power symbols if you need to, or like there might be some form of ritual that you might start to do too. Suffering in silence, power, and emotional loss. So whatever the situation was that you were suffering in silence over, could be from September of 2022, it helped awaken some power within you, even if you felt like it was a vulnerability or a weakness. It did cause an immense amount of emotional loss. Justice will be served though, and this is where you come into form and balancing on how you decide to deliver those messages and those truths and those feelings, right? And this is where your shadow work will take place too. Shadow work in the sacral. Okay. Well, if you know, you know, right? So if any of that made sense, if you would like a more in-depth read, my contact information is below and all my other social media platforms. But let's see what else. And like I always like to say, don't discount anything that came out and popped out at you on this read that I didn't touch on. Just because I didn't touch on it doesn't mean there's something there for you, okay? Doesn't mean that it doesn't hold significance. What would Archangel Michael like to say to group 1, the Sunflower group? Michael. What do we have for them? Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. And we had that. Here's that financial pinch card. Whatever is going through, it's going to be justice. Maybe you got scammed. Maybe somebody stole something from you. Maybe you purchased something online and it wasn't what you thought it was. This situation will be healed, though. Anything else? Thank you. And you are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. Let go of clinging. View your situation as a witness. That inner strength is going to grow. And take control of your thoughts. You are in control of your own destiny. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So they're bringing me back to this card with the mental conflict card here. And if we're so focused on discontent and boredom with what's going on around us or our situation, we are the only ones that can change that. Whether we change it physically and we get up and we move these cups to a shelf, or put some flowers in them, or just, decorate them, put some jewels in them, or glue some jewels to them, make them look prettier, right? That's up to us to take that action towards it. And you guys are going to be like thinking outside the box, like really, really harsh. And I don't mean like harsh as in bad, but it's going to be really different for you guys. Like I said before, like, whoa, I can't believe this is happening. Like, I can't believe I didn't see to do that this way before. Or I can't believe that I didn't think about this sooner. And then we've got the scales again with making a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your joy. You deserve it. So joy and prosperity are coming towards you. Be the real you. You're going to be stepping into your authentic power as well, Group 1. This is all I have for you. I hope it helps. I hope it resonated. If you hit that like and subscribe button, greatly appreciated to help get the message out. Love and light. All right, Group 2, for those that chose the golden heart or the golden butterfly angel. So pretty. And what it said on this was in memory of a beloved mother. So you could have a passed on mother figure on the other side who's trying to help guide you as well. She's probably sending you hearts and butterflies. Your overall energy, Group 2, I might have called you Group 1, sorry. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. This is the 7 of autumn. There's pumpkins here too. But I really feel like you guys, your new year isn't really going to kick up and pick up until autumn of 2023. But you're going to be sitting back and taking the time, putting forth more effort in planning and having new strategy towards stuff of what you're wanting to do, especially towards work. Let's get these 3 cards out first. Creativity, divine timing, and ancient wisdom. A lot of you, it's your spirituality and the spiritual ascension and your path to growth that's really going to be picking up. Learning to shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is the time for self-acceptance and revealing your true beauty. So you're really going to be taking it in. And I keep doing talking like I'm still giving you guys predictions for 2023. So I guess that's needed at this time. And I forgot this was a full moon message, and I haven't even did the full moon messages in Group 1. So I forgot all about that. So a little forgetfulness on maybe some important parts that you think are really important, but knowing that it happened for divine timing. Creative endeavors, cultivating, and also something that's coming up for you. Divine timing is at work in your life. It has been for a couple of years, and things are going to start to finally find balance and structure in 2023. Look at that. Balance and structure. You can do that from a firm foundation, right? So this is what you're trying to create for yourselves in 2023. This full moon cycle is the first full moon of 2023. Triumph over conflict, after conflict, and defeat. And we've got ancient wisdom here. So finding out why some things happened the way they did. Triumph over obstacles. Divine timing was at work. Creating from a firm foundation. New structures, new ideas, new ways of thinking and being and seeing. Let's get some more because I feel, oh yeah, look, the moon card definitely triumph over those shady individuals that turn their back on you in the time where you needed them the most. Temperance, balance. So balance is coming from a certain situation, okay? And the moon always reveals things. So this moon phase is very activating for you guys. You're going to be getting a lot of downloads if you're not already, because today is January 3rd, so you could already be feeling the effects of this full moon energy. It's called a wolf moon, if that rings true for anybody. Let's get some more information here, though. What else can you tell us for group 2? For this full moon's phase, what do you need to release? Okay, so another ritual for the full moon is to do some sort of releasing, right? What needs to be released? Group 2. Anger, resentment, fear, denial, shame, regret. Denial from those, maybe it was a situation involving somebody else. Don't let that past hold you back, though. So it's definitely something from your past that's going to be shed and released. I mean, us tarot readers are really good about telling you guys, hey, you need to release this or you need to do this work. But honestly, y'all's higher selves lead you to do it, regardless whether you're doing it in waking life or in dream time. You're always doing something. A new start is coming. Definitely. On the bottom of the deck, I have you and your loved ones are safe. And this says new moon in Cancer, but actually this full moon coming up is in Cancer, okay? So I think for some of you guys, you're working through this conflict and defeat with this new moon phase, this full moon phase that's bringing up. This is what's bringing up to you is feeling defeated, or I feel like a lot of it is from how you see yourselves too, feeling conflicted and defeated. So this could be parts of yourself that's needing to be released. It might not even be around somebody else. It might have fear, shame, and anger that you hold towards yourself for something that you probably didn't even do. So maybe you're holding guilt and remorse for something that's not even your fault, but you blame yourself. Yeah, the end of a tough cycle. So just know whenever you're going through this, we can always call on our angels and guides to assist us. The best thing to do is to ask questions. What is the point behind this? What is it that I need to know? What is it that I need to see, right? But just know, or try to remember that it will come to an end. This too shall pass, always, doesn't it? It always passes. And see on the bottom it says, again, your dreams need a practical plan, firm foundation, have patience and don't worry, take time to rest and plan your next steps. Hidden secrets can harm you, and look, the moon always reflects something hidden that comes to light. Family wishes come true, so there's a balance within the homestead, and someone new will be entering your life, and we have a new start coming. So for some of you, it's romance. A new companion or partnership is coming in for you. Let's get some more on that. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond will deepen. So some of you guys if you're already in a relationship, you are getting to know each other more on an intimate level, whatever that means for you, emotionally, physically. And others, you are calling in your soulmate, and that someone new is entering your life, because regardless of what's gone on, you deserve love. Regardless of what you've done to others or what others have done to you and conditioned you to believe about yourself, you deserve love. You are lovable. You are lovable, yeah. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you together. You've been on this roller coaster of forgiving and learning, releasing codependency, and learning to trust yourself and trust the timing of the universe. Well played out, well played out. I think I'm going to have to do another read after this, because I'm starting to feel like a lot of stuff is starting to come through now, but let's see. Group 2, don't let the past hold you back. Whatever you feel like, whatever came up to maybe it's something that you hadn't even been thinking about until you watch this read, and then something pops up from your past, and then, so that could be something involving that, whatever that was, you can release it. This could be from the passing of a family member as well. And I think I'm going to do another passed on loved one messages too before long. Your wish will be granted. What you've asked for is coming true. A new start is coming, whether this is in business, whether this is in you just learning to express your individuality. or whether you're asking for the one to come towards you or the new job, whatever it is, it's going to be fulfilled. The key behind everything and anything is thorough communication and being yourself. The situation calls for you to have your true authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. Okay, let's see what these manifestation cards say. Be safe and happy travel. Protection from harm while journeying. So either you or your family members are going to be doing a lot of traveling this year, so just know that you guys are safe and protected in those adventures. Happy love, a joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. Exactly. Chairs are being filled. You're letting a lot of people in at your table, and it's the ones who will really help you and who serve your highest good. And the triple moon, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. So for some of you, group 2, this could be ideas around spiritualism or spirituality and being open to esoteric knowledge and like meditation, yoga, something metaphysical. What would your angels like to say? Trust in your intuition. You do have inner sight. And I'm going to actually, this is really piquing my interest, as hidden secrets can harm you. So we'll get more on that here in just a moment. Look at both sides of the situation. You do not have to agree, but at least be understanding. Okay, so that was it right there. Hidden secrets that can harm you. So you might be called in the middle of somebody's conflict and defeat or an argument within the family. You might be pulled like, oh, but you're on my side because of this, right? Or you're on my side because of this. Or maybe you're trying to see it from somebody else's point of view and trying to help someone because you see it from that point of view, and somebody could accuse you of being, oh, well, you're just choosing their side or whatever. But this is because you have a new understanding of things. You don't have to agree. Just look at both sides of the situation. That end of that tough cycle is approaching. This could be something you've already been going through. Yeah, a personal issue reaches resolution, and a win-win outcome is forecast, because you're very close to achieving your goal, and confidence will be your key to success. Being bold and making the first move. What's the Buddha wisdom? Cultivate perfection of wisdom. No fire, poison, sword, and water can harm you. Any ill will formed against us shall not prosper. No ill will or whatever, no weapon formed against us shall prosper, right? This is like the third card stating that you are protective. So also group 2, I feel like since you've got so many things about being protected, or was that group 1 as well? Regardless, protection from harm when journeying. But you're going to be that person who's thinking outside of the box, showing other people's point of view, and this could cause some conflict in the people around you, and you're going to start, this is going to start showing people's true colors. The people who really authentically understand you and know you and are all authentically there for you. So you're going to start clearing the clutter, but you're protected because you could be triggering a lot of people as well, or hidden secrets that can harm you. What do you need to release with the moon card here? You might be one of those who sheds light in the dark corners of people, and it's triggering for them, and then they're like, oh. Just know that you might be triggering people, okay? But you're protected. Using the evil eye also, that might help you feel a little better about this. Getting this little thing right here. The evil eye, you might want to look more into this too, or you've been looking into it. I just felt drawn to look forward to the future, though. Just because I'm saying this, they don't want you to be fearful of, oh shit, what's going to go down if you're not already going by this, okay? The idea is maybe you're feeling drawn to not go towards an outing that you were invited for, just to bypass the whole situation, but they're saying please keep your commitment, okay, because this is needed for their self-healing as well. And as long as you acknowledge with sincerity and compassion from the heart, okay, loving yourself in the process, because you're the one to shed light on the truth for these people, and you're going to help their ascension and their healing journey. Sometimes the truth hurts, and sometimes love hurts, and sometimes all of it hurts, right? Michael, thank you. Your vibration is rising. This is a time of great spiritual growth for you. You are evolving to occupy a higher energetic frequency. Number 7 here. Also the number 43, that could be a significant age for somebody, but you're the number 7. You might start seeing this is a year. 2023 breaks down to 7, right? 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7. So it's a very spiritual year for you people. And look, I've got 34 here with ancient wisdom. So 4, 3, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to look that up now. I'll be right back. Okay, so it says a special kind of glory comes with seeing the number 4334 everywhere in its various random places in your life. It's a clear sign of some significant changes that are coming into your life. It means spiritually also that you're loved and very supported by these angels. They're with you every step of the way, and they want to help you achieve your goals. This number also encourages you to stay positive and optimistic. So if you're seeing 333 or 444 also, just know that there's a new start coming. There's the end of a tough cycle. And to stay optimistic, spiritually or in love or whatever it is. Look, he is with you now. Even though you can't see it, he's actively working on a situation. He is here helping you. I think this one wants to come out too. Yeah, because you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. Hummingbirds, open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. Yeah, number 3 there again. 3 and 3. And that one's 7. Significant changes for 2023 for you guys, though. And I think for more everybody, it's spiritual. An awakening spiritually. Or to higher perspectives anyways. Embracing your life purpose. There's the number 3 again. I'm guiding you towards your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing right now. And increasing your knowledge. Education will bring opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know, because you're ready for more. As I'm putting this over, you're ready for more. Your soul longs to know certain things, and we have ancient wisdom here too. So something is really activating within you. And you're getting really curious. You're going to be getting really, really curious about esoteric information or spirituality or, something of the witchy ways. You're not going to be afraid to step into the spotlight. Look, we've got 333 on the board. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It'll be time to share your wisdom. And look, another card that says wisdom here. And then we've got open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation. Love heals everything, and so does time, right? Don't settle for less. Look at that. She opened that chest and look at all those butterflies that came out. There's significant transformation going on for you, group 2, and you are protected. Again, you are safe within his bubble of light, and you can proceed with confidence. Listening to your inner guidance. Woo, woo, woo. Having a new sense of humility and grace. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. There's a deepening of this. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. We're talking about your old soul, and we've got ancient wisdom here and increased knowledge because you've been here numerous times. You are very powerful, group 2. We all are. And we've been here several times, and we've gone through other lifetimes on other planets as well. And you might be opening up to this. You might be becoming very aware of what it was you came back here to do, or what it was something was trying to stop you from doing in previous lifetimes. Again, I think that's what the esoteric knowledge and divine source. Hummingbirds again. There's hummingbirds here, and there's hummingbirds here. Help me know that my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. Surrendering, there's a deepening to the surrender of your divine source, whether that's your higher self, gods and goddesses, God, Jesus, the angels. Maybe you like to call it spirit source. It's all the same. We all come from the same place, right? It's all connected. Anything else for group 2? You can handle this. Identifying your emotional triggers. There is a wise saying, you are never given more than you can handle. Tune into your heart and reconnect with your strength. We absorb the emotions of others that remain unhealed in ourselves. Notice your triggers such as anger, fear, and gently begin to heal them. So, huge healing, transformative year for 2023, and there's nothing that you won't be able to overcome. One more card. Release other people's emotions. Wow. And here it says we absorb the emotions of others. Ask yourself, is this mine? Exhale uncomfortable feelings that are not yours so they don't linger in your body. Inhale light and space. And exhale what's not yours and what no longer serves you. If you want to place your hands over your heart right now, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Deep inhale in. We're inhaling all that vibrant love and light. Gold, white, pink light, whatever color comes to mind. That's the right color for you. And exhaling, you might even get the sense that you were exhaling a gray cloud or chunks, dark chunks of something. But you can do this as many times as you want to throughout your day. As many times a day or as many times a week as you're called to do so. And this is what you're going to be drawn to do in the 2023. This is part of your transformation, is heeding those hints and that inner knowing your higher self will be guiding and leading you to do. And once we can exhale what's not ours, let's release from the auric field as well. Spirit, please, if they're open and receiving. White light. Just envision this white light coming down. Cleansing our body, the outside of our body, and our auric field. Going in through the crown. Cleansing, clearing the crown. You might feel some pressure, or you might get a little lightheaded or dizzy after this. And don't worry if you don't feel anything. That's okay too. It's still working. There's nothing wrong with you if you don't feel anything. Most people don't feel it. Cleansing and cleansing those old paradigms and the thought processes. And then clearing out old emotional triggers as well is what I just heard. Cleansing the third eye to help us release the fear around using our third eye, or the fear around esoteric information or spiritual abilities or paranormal things. Cleansing, cleansing, cleansing. Across all time and space. Cleanse anything from past lives also that needs to be healed from past lives, any persecution or inquisition. We are open and receptive to our divine guidance and our inner knowing. We trust ourselves. You might feel pressure there too. Cleansing down into the jaws. The nasal passages as well is what I just heard. Now going down into throat chakra, cleansing, where we are not afraid to speak our truth and speak our knowledge, where we're not afraid of our own power and what we can do to help other people, even if we sound or seem freaking crazy. Sometimes we're really drawn to say certain things to certain people. Have you ever done that? Like, you just really drawn to compliment somebody when that's really not you. You pretty much stick to yourself, like in the grocery store, but you just felt like you really liked the shirt they were wearing. And in doing so and letting them know, hey, that's a really cool shirt and that looks really good on you. And it just completely made their day, where they were just thanking you profusely. And that might start happening here before long, where you just get this urge to say something to someone, and that's what they needed for that day. Those little things can be so healing for people, you have no idea. So cleansing any fear around speaking our truth in that matter out of our throat chakra. And then we're cleansing, going down into the heart, cleansing, cleansing, and clearing any other emotional triggers, and detaching any negative cords that need to be cut at this time. That's for their highest good. Spirit, thank you. Then we're going down in the solar plexus, which is under the heart, right above the navel. Bright, brilliant lemon light coming in and cleansing that, helping you to step into your personal power, awakening the lion within, giving you courage to do the things that your higher self shows you to do, having the courage to take action towards the road less traveled. Then we're going into your sacral chakra, which is bright orange under the belly button. And this is activating our creative energy. And creativeness comes in a wide array of shapes and sizes. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to be a writer. Maybe you like to sing. Maybe my creative endeavors stem from the cards, you know? So it's different for everybody. As I'm seeing this, is this emotion mine? So releasing anything that's not ours. Please, Spirit, from the sacral chakra, anything that we were instilled to believe, or any conditioned beliefs that came from outside influences that weren't for our highest good, please remove those. Thank you. And then we're going down into the root chakra, where we're operating from that firm foundation, a firm space. And you'll know that this works for you. If you're not feeling anything as we're going through here, you'll know that it worked for you, because after you see this, you're going to see 444 or 44. 45, 55 on the timer as well. And then we're going to go down to the Earth Star chakra, which is below our feet, and we're going to cleanse that and really get grounded into Mother Earth. Connect us, help us feel secure in our movement forward, help us feel secure on this earth plane, help us have no fear in taking these tremendous guided actions that we will be prompted to take later on this year. Hell, you might even do it after you watch this. It is a timeless read, okay? So regardless of the time and date I mentioned in this mofo, if it resonates, it still applies for you at that time, whenever you see it, okay?